Welcome to this Bulldog football post-game report for Week 4. Ferris State defeats Davenport on homecoming 38-0. And Sandy, great performance here by the Bulldog defense this afternoon.
Yeah, the defense was just superb, really right from the beginning. They set the tone early, right with the starters, and they knew that they were going to have to really be on their game, especially coming off of last week's game where, things did not go as well as the Bulldogs would have liked, particularly defensively, and really in all three phases they did not execute to the level that they normally expect. So it was really great to see the Bulldogs bounce back with a terrific defensive performance. Again, it started at the very beginning and held through strong right to the very end.
Offensively, the Bulldogs gave the start to Malik Mitchell, who split time with Evan Cummins. Both quarterbacks performed well. Most importantly, the Bulldogs took care of the football.
Yeah, we were turnover free, and I think that is really big coming off of the last week's performance against Saginaw Valley, where we were giving the ball up way too much in multiple ways. And so the Bulldogs really addressed that, Rob, cleaned that up in practice, and they looked very sharp. I thought Malik Mitchell came out really right off the bat and set a good tone. He was very good with the football, and he had to face a Davenport defense that was putting 6, 7, 8 guys in the box, determined to stop that run. Credit to Coach Adrian McEwen over there running that Davenport defense, a former Bulldog. He set the tone. We're going to make them try to beat us downfield with the passing game. The Bulldogs eventually adjusted 330-plus yards passing the football, and that eventually opened some things up with the running game as well. So great job by both coaching staffs to make the adjustments that they needed to make, and the Bulldogs, again, at the end, did what they had to do to be able to get the win and to get the win in dominating fashion, thanks to 2 solid performances by our quarterbacks.
Bulldogs led by Tyrese Thompson, who had a pair of touchdowns here, and really that next man up mentality. The Bulldogs missing several key guys on both sides of the football.
Yeah, you look at Tyrese Thompson, I think he could be the next great one. And, we've talked about a lot of Bulldog players with game-breaking abilities. Of course, we had the great Jake Lampman in our pregame show, and you look at Tyrese Thompson, and you start to think of guys like Malik Taylor. You start to think of Jake Lampman, guys that are game breakers that can really take the ball the distance. He is a dynamic player, not only in the passing game, but also carrying the football when the Bulldogs put him in motion and hand it off to him. So he is a dynamic player, and he really did a great job of stepping up.
Big win on homecoming. Always nice to see the Bulldogs get a victory on homecoming. Huge homecoming crowd again here for the second straight week here at home.
Yeah, how great has it been? You start to get used to this because we had so many great crowds here. 3 great crowds, terrific crowds, and homecoming was particularly fantastic. Love to see the fans come out and really support. The tailgating was just tremendous, and they really carried that into the stadium, filled the stadium, and really put a great atmosphere, great home field atmosphere for the Bulldogs.
Next week, the Bulldogs on the road at Northwood. Saturday, 1 o'clock kickoff over in Midland as the Bulldogs start a long road stretch here, not back at home until late October.
Yeah, it's going to be a long stretch, but fortunately the trip over to Midland, relatively short one. So calling all Bulldog fans, we can't necessarily rock the top, but we can go over there and make a good presence, make our presence felt over there at Hant Stadium. So hopefully the Bulldogs will be able to step up, bring a lot of fans over there, and have another great performance on the road.
Ferris State wins it 38-0 over the Davenport Panthers here on homecoming. For Sandy Golston, I'm Rob Bentley. A reminder, you can follow all the action online at ferrisstatebulldogs.com. This has been the Bulldog Football Week 4 postgame report.